Hello everyone. Before starting the discussion, I'll remind you that the highest priority is for the NCERT part. Whatever points you have highlighted by this time, you should cover it first along with your notes. Then whatever silly mistakes or the conceptual mistakes you have done in the grand test, in the major test, in the revision assignments, you have to revise them in these few days. And then you can utilize this selective discussion which I am doing here uh, if you are very well versed with the NCERT part and your notes or the assignments. Okay? After that you can realize this information, because here I am discussing somewhat important questions as per the syllabus also, and somewhat new reactions. So that's why I'm saying the priority order. So if your NCERT part is not finished, then there is no use of going through this discussion part. Rather you can go through the playlist and you can watch some uh, topics which I have discussed in the class 12th and class 11th playlist. ठीक है, start करते हैं discussion. Question number 1, very easy question, already done several times. One more time, write down its proper stereo. Done. Then next question is carbonyl compound with dilute NaOH. It forms 2,4-methyl pent 3 in 2-on. Find out the structure of carbonyl compound. Third question is alcohol, P plus I2. Second one, this one. Then product is formed with HCHO, one more product, and then H plus H2 finally gives 2-methyl propanol. Identify the structure of alcohol. Pause this video and write down the first, second and third answer. Question number first में, it is hydroboration oxidation. So we know it is anti-Markovnikov rule followed. That means on this carbon H will come, on other carbon boron will attack, and finally OH there. Remember one thing, if they ask with proper stereo, so we know it is thin addition. So if it is thin addition, if I say like this, if H is above the plane, then OH will also be above the plane, and then this CH3 automatically goes down the plane. I am simply maintaining the stereo, and then this H which is already present will be down the plane. So this will be a trans form. Listen it again, already we have done this part. Listen it again by repeating that one. I am just explaining it, that if stereo is mentioned, you can answer this question like this one also. Although the question did not mention stereo, they have simply asked the product. Question number second, 4-methyl pent 3 in. Pent means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 4-methyl. So here I am mentioning it, 4-methyl, 3 in and 2O. They have given dilute NaOH, but we know without heating dehydration will not be possible. So I am mentioning heating here. Therefore you can see this is which reaction, carbon compound dilute NaOH heat. It is aldol condensation, and product is alpha beta unsaturated. Now we know this is after dehydration. Before hydration, what we get? Before hydration, the product formed is beta hydroxy carbonyl compound. You can revise aldol reaction. After dilute NaOH, it firstly forms beta hydroxy carbonyl. After the heating, it forms alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compound. So I am simply writing the compound like this first with double bond, and then removing double bond to form beta hydroxy. Now you can see here CH3 C double bond O. Okay, yes, and this is, it should be acetone. It should be acetone 2 moles, because one becomes carbon ion and it will attack on the another carbonyl carbon, and it finally gives this compound. So answer is, the carbonyl compound is acetone. ठीक है, it is acetone. Here it was given 2-methyl propanol. 2-methyl propanol. Right. So here you can go for alcohol with all first and second step. After first and second step, we know firstly P plus I2 gives Ri, and then with Mg ether it forms RMgI. HCHO standard reaction we have done in nucleophilic addition of Grignard to carbonyl. It forms primary alcohol. R will attack there, it forms RCH2O minus. After getting H plus, it forms RCH2OH. And what is the R here? You can see that is the RCH2OH. This part is from aldehyde and R part is from originally alcohol. So which alcohol should be there? It should be isopropanol. It should be isopropyl alcohol, sorry. If you take isopropyl alcohol, then it forms Grignard. Grignard attacks here, and you will finally get 2-methyl propanol. I'm not repeating it again and again. If you want to listen, you can repeat this video from that time onwards. Next question is a very simple question given here, so it's a quick revision for you. These are the three conditions mentioned. First 0 degree, then second this. Now we simply do what? NaNO2HCl at 0 degree Celsius, it forms diazonium salt, pH N2 plus and Cl minus. This benzene diazonium salt, and then Bolt-Schimann reaction, it gives fluorobenzene. Okay. Next question is good question of the IUPAC. Try to write down this IUPAC name. Sixth question is this one. These are the options. Among them you have to select. In this question it is, we know carboxylic carbon becomes 1. Now longest chain we will select containing carboxylic carbon definitely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now if you remember in aldehyde, I have told you in the IUPAC naming we have done CHO carbon of aldehyde. If it is prefix, then we can use its two prefixes. One is formyl. Formyl when its carbon is not considered. But if its carbon is considered in the parent chain, then its prefix is oxo. Okay, that we have done already. So if you see longest chain here also 7, longest chain here also 7 if carbon of formyl aldehyde we can count. Now when both side you are getting 7 carbon chain, which we will select that longest chain which is getting substituent also, more substituents. Carboxylic carbon is 1, methyl is at 3rd position, and at 7th position we have a CHO group. On total carbon still 7. So select longest chain containing functional group and having maximum number of substituents. Hence we will select that option where, because both options will be given. 7 there also given, 7 there also given. If 7 is here, then you will mention ethyl and formyl. If 7 is there, then you will mention oxo, methyl and ethyl. So here we select the longest chain which is containing more number of substituent as well with same number of carbon atoms in the parent chain. So now you can easily name it. It is ethyl at 3rd position, then methyl at 6th position, and oxo, 7 oxo. So it is 3 ethyl, 6 methyl, 7 oxo heptane oic acid. Listen it again if you want. Next question I am discussing. In this case, it is simply addition of Br2 H2O, that is hypohalous acid addition. Going by the options, we know it is electrophilic addition. On the Br plus will attack, Br should be there and OH will be there. Now we know further electrophilic attack is possible. Br there, OH there, and we know C double bond O, water releases, C double bond O, CH Br2 bond. But that option is not given. So what we will do, we go by the options that after addition of one Br and OH, which is enolic form is there, so it will undergo tautomerism, and then we will get what? Then we will get option 1 eliminate, option 2 eliminate, option 3 eliminate, option 4 which is alpha bromoacetone, means C double bond O here, right? Due to tautomerism, enol form will convert to keto, and this becomes C minus, and C minus will take H plus. That will be the answer. Okay, depending on the options we are going in. Now in question number 7th, the phenol is colorless liquid, but it slowly oxidizes in air and converted into a brown color solution. Okay, it is a colorless liquid, but in the presence of air, it undergoes slow oxidation to give a brown coloration. Somewhere given brown, somewhere given yellow. In NCERT clearly it is mentioned some dark colored liquid. So, and in the NTA they have given brown color due to formation of. So I have written one reaction here properly, although in NCERT also it is given in the reactions of phenol. You can see at the end it is given in the reaction of phenols, that with dichromate also or in presence of air, both are mentioned there. So here I am writing equation that it forms, generally in the NCERT it is given quinone formed. That is parabenzoquinone, it is orthobenzoquinone. So both are possible, both are given in some books. So I am writing both. It is given quinones, para and ortho both. In the option if they give para, best is you can go for para option. Question number 8. Which ketone do not react with Grignard reagent? CH3 MgX. Think about it by seeing the options. I am explaining it. First one is this, second one, third one, fourth. Now you know that all are carbonyl compounds and we know it is nucleophilic addition will take place. Now among them we have to select the best option. Acetone, ठीक है हो जाएगा, that is acetophenone. Let's see here, steric hindrance starts. See option C, you can see this in this option that keto or carbonyl group is heavily hindered, right? So it is not a good option because of the steric factor. It will not react easily. And D option, simple ketone, aliphatic ketone. So among these options, due to heavy steric factor, we can easily select option number C. Next question is, this is a ketone given with CF3CO3H, that is a peroxy acid, carboxylic acid. Now recall in which mock test we have discussed name reaction, because if you see the description of most of the mock tests, whatever new reaction is covered, I have mentioned in the description. You can see that part. So that is which reaction, if you remember, ketone with peroxy acid, it is Beer-Villager oxidation. Okay? So I am not explaining anything here because time factor is very important. I always try to keep it very tight so that you can go for a particular mock test, whatever I have discussed. If you have gone through it, it's very good. Otherwise, okay. So here in this reaction, if you remember, we take ketone with peroxy acid. We get finally ester group, and one of the R group migrates. Which R group migrates? Generally, which is containing here primary alkyl. It is secondary. If it is tertiary, the order will be what? Tertiary maximum in migration, then secondary, then primary. So here in this case, after the reaction, we get ester group, and ester means C double bond O. Between these two, which has more migration here, secondary has more migration, so it will migrate to with oxygen and it remains as it is. So what is the mechanism? What is the questions we have done? I have discussed in that question NTA paper. Maybe it is from 20 to 35. I don't remember now, but that is the way we can answer the Beer-Villager oxidation. Which R group is more in migration tendency? It will be with oxygen, and therefore this is with oxygen. Other alkyl group remains as it is. Okay, question number 10th. Decreasing order of reactivity with benzaldehyde in presence of secondary amine. These are the options given. You have to write down these are the compounds given. You have to find out the order. Decreasing reactivity order with benzaldehyde in presence of secondary amine. Now recall, this is which reaction we have covered? It is Knoevenagel reaction, or maybe Knoevenagel reaction. I say Knoevenagel reaction. I have done this reaction with mechanism or with how to write the product. So I am only using that key point, not explaining everything now, because in that NTA paper, I think last 15 papers, this reaction in description you can also see. In description also you can see. So here benzaldehyde, that is the PHCHO. Which reaction will take place? You can see this CH2 is with EWG group. That's why if you remember in Knoevenagel reaction, the term used was active methylene groups we take. Active methylene carbon is present. Here also CH2 withdrawing group, withdrawing group, withdrawing group. Now on this carbonyl carbon, nucleophile will attack. Nucleophile generates from alpha H will be released by the alpha carbon and C minus will form. In every option we know that is the nucleophile generation. Now among which case the nucleophile is stronger or strongest among these options? We know this is a withdrawing group, it is a withdrawing group, withdrawing group, withdrawing group. Where it is the least withdrawing group, it is ester group. So this carbon negative charge is better as compared to other options. So first we can say it will be better in the reactivity order. Then most withdrawing is NO2. So its negative charge will be least. So it will be slowest in the reaction. And then B is better as compared to D. Why? Because here still one NO2 present. So more withdrawing effect, less is the negative charge, less will be the nucleophilic strength of this carbon. So A, B, D and last will be C. On the basis of nucleophilic strength of the carbon, we are deciding the answer. Okay, next question, very simple, but it is more relevant with the NEET level. That simple question, alcohol and this, that, you can answer it. I am writing the answers. First one is alcohol with KMnO4 OH minus, it forms carboxylate ion, then after H plus it becomes acid, it becomes CH3CO minus, and after second step gaining H plus it becomes COH. SOCl2 carboxylic acid chapter, we have done this reaction. Carboxylic acid forms acid halide group CH3COCl, that is acetyl chloride CH3COCl. After this Cl, NH3 reaction means simply removal of Cl as nucleophilic acyl substitution, and it becomes amide. After that Br2KOH, Hofmann bromamide degradation reaction, this group leave, final answer will be CH3NH2, methylamine is formed. Question number 12th, listen it carefully, that is the question given. This compound, that is alcohol, first step with TSCl, tosyl chloride, product formed NiAcetone, it is second step, product formed. Question is, among these four you have to find which is the correct one. Listen this part. First option is, in first step breaking of CO bond takes place. Second option, second step is SN2 reaction. Third, retention of configuration in first step. Fourth, inversion of configuration takes place in second step. Listen it again, try this question, I am explaining it. So that question or that equation, first reaction, we have already covered initially twice or thrice in the mock test discussion, that with TSCl it removes HCl and form OTS here, and OTS tosylates are very good leaving groups. So after this first step it is formed, you can see here in the first step no CO bond cleavage, right? So that you can utilize this information for the answer. NiAcetone, it is Finkelstein reaction, iodine exchange. This will leave and then I minus attacks from opposite side. So OTS leave and back side attack means iodine here, H will be there. This is the final product form. Using this information, which what I have explained, answer the question. A is correct or incorrect? It is clearly incorrect. Why? Because CO bond not cleaved in first step. Second step is SN2, yes, Finkelstein reaction. The retention of configuration in first step, yes. In the first step, if you remember, carbon remains as it is because reaction is not taking place on the carbon, it is with the oxygen. So retention of configuration, yes. Second step, inversion of configuration, yes, because in the second step, which reaction takes place? SN2. So D is also correct. Answer is second, third, and fourth. Now, if you want to listen, you can listen it again. I am going for the next question. The specific rotation of pure enantiomer is plus 16 degree. Okay, before mentioning it, this concept I have covered in the optical isomerism. In the notes also covered, or in the video also around 54th minute. Formulae I have given because I know sometimes these type of questions you may get in the mock test paper. So that time also I told that sometimes you get. So that formula you can, if you want to see, you can see in the optical isomerism video. In the playlist you can go for class 11th, or you can go for crucial concept playlist where you can see optical isomerism at 54th minute. Around that one some formulae covered related to this question. Specific rotation of pure enantiomer is given. Pure enantiomer, optically pure compound is there. Find observed angle of rotation. Find observed angle of rotation if it is isolated from a reaction with 25% racemization and 75% inversion. Racemization takes place apart from racemic mixture. What is the excess amount of enantiomer is present? Now, optically pure substance is 75%. So we will use which formula? If you do know the concept, you can understand it. You do not know the concept, then better is to understand the concept and then try this question. So percentage enantiomeric excess or percentage optical purity. Certain formulas are there. One formula which is I mentioned was it was theta observed, that is this one, upon alpha pure, specific rotation of pure compound into 100. Now see here, in this question they have given a pure enantiomer is plus 16 degree, okay, and here in the final mixture it is inversion taking place, opposites, how much? 75%. Inversion means you will not take plus 16 degree because it is for the pure optically active substance. Optically pure enantiomer is there, and inversion is 75% in the actual mixture, so it will be minus 16 degree. So here in this formula this is 75%, ठीक है, is equal to theta observed we have to find. Theta observed we have to find the observed angle of rotation. Pure is plus here, so we have to take minus 16, है ना? Percent 75%, yes. So you can take it theta is equal to minus 16, 75, we can say it is 3 by 4. Right, 3 by 4, and we have to take it, this will be minus 12 degree. I think this is correctly done. Same formula, percentage enantiomeric excess is equal to some formula. Along with that, one formula is theta observed upon alpha pure into 100. Theta observed we have to find, alpha pure is plus 16, but here in the final solution it is inversion is there, so we have to maintain that it is inversion, means inversion takes place minus 16 degree. Here minus 16 into 100, and this is okay. So minus 16 into 75, correct it is. ठीक है, that will be the final answer. Then next question is glycerol to fructose. Actually I have written it why, because it is repeated question again coming, second time it is coming. Glycerol to fructose, how we can prepare. In the past 2 or 3 papers you can see in the description I have mentioned properly fructose from glycerol, so I am not explaining it again, saving the time. Question number 15th. So number 15th is here I think I have done one mistake now. Here I have to mention it like this. Yes, then only it will be 0.34. नहीं ठीक है, that will be the 75 by 100. Yes, because ultimately I know it will not go beyond that one, so you can take 0.75 means 3 by 4. Sorry, ठीक है. Next question is 15th. In this case you can see this is Cl on the ring. Which ring? Pyridine. CH3O minus, NaO, Na plus, and in alcohol. So this is resembling which reaction? You have done aryl halides, that means AR-SN mechanism. Similar to that you have to use the concept, just like benzene, halobenzene. Pyridine is even more reactive in nucleophilic. Why? Because nitrogen is electron withdrawing. So simple reaction, Cl leave and nucleophile will substitute it. So final product will be simply here substitution of nucleophile on the lines of AR-SN mechanism. So if you recall that reaction, you can simply understand it. It is nucleophilic substitution. Last question is little bit messed up because lack of space. I don't want to utilize another board in the precise time completed. This is the compound given. List 1, list 2. You have to match with the reagent. How we will get that product? That is ester CH3COET. It forms this compound CH3CO CH2COET. You have to find among these options which will give this product. Second one is ester and it forms, ring opening takes place, both are getting alcohol, OH here, OH here. Third one is acid, at alpha position we are getting bromine, alpha bromo acid formed. That is the hint, and you can identify among them which is the suitable reagent. S is last one, it is visible, yes it is visible. Benzene with acetyl chloride giving you acetophenone. Now firstly, this reaction ester and 2 moles combine to give CH3CO CH2, this one. Now this is which name reaction? It is Claisen ester condensation. In the notes you have done or in some mock test I have explained it, but it is simple reaction which is one of the alpha H will leave and form CH2 minus. On the other ester, nucleophilic acyl substitution. So here what is the requirement? That P goes with 3. Then In this ester, if I take CH3 COOET, this OET leave and this CH2O minus Na plus will form. So it is not, it is simple. You can undergo nucleophilic acyl substitution by using ethoxide ion, CH3C double bond O, like this one, CH3C double bond O, OET plus C2H5 ONA. नहीं ठीक है, Claisen ester condensation. So firstly it forms minus, and this minus will attack on the another OET molecule. It leaves and it attacks on this CH3C double bond O CH2, CH3C double bond O, CH3C double bond O CH2, C double bond O ET. ठीक है, Claisen ester condensation. Correct. P is 3. Then Q is ring and it is undergoing ring opening, and what is the product? CH2OH, CH2, CH2 twice, CHOH and PS. That means simply this is undergoing reduction using lithium aluminum hydride. Ring opening takes place, ester undergoes alcohol formation, so Q should be with 2. Even by that way, I think by elimination you will get the answer. R is acetic carboxylic acid at alpha position, bromine alpha bromo, that is 4. HVZ reaction, so R is 4 and S is normal Friedel-Crafts acylation anhydrous AlCl3, so answer will be S is 1. Okay, thank you.